Hi, this is Natasha. Okay, I just felt that I had to come on today because the energies have been really sort of like um, quite rampant, a lot of confusion, a lot of feeling stuck. A lot of people have really been feeling stuck, and major amounts of confusion. This is what I've been noticing the last couple of days. I know it's a new moon, but the fact is, okay, I've needed it. Well, I have. I've been sort of like, it's been made quite plain to me um, that a lot of alternative therapists and healers and well, therapists right across the board, okay, different professions, are sort of questioning a lot about themselves, but some of them are really quite stuck and in patterns and programs of control and dominance. And this has become quite apparent as far as I am aware of um, the last few months. It has, and what I'm going to actually sort of like really put out there, okay. We're all here on a mission, on a purpose, but most of all, we're all here to reconnect and know thyself, work with our energies, clear and neutralize and harmonize our inner identity so we can expand out to help others. Be of service to ourselves and service to others, be creative service to us. And really what's becoming quite apparent out there is a lot of jealousy, a lot of enviousness, and maybe in one sense it's a good thing to play out. It is because that's the root of the problem with individual people, okay. And you know, if they're working on their field, their energies within, then they may be aware of it, they may not be aware of it, and that's the truth of it, okay. But if it's repeating in a sense, like you've got a projection of different people around you as one person that are playing this out. Okay, what I mean by playing out, that is like repeat things very similar, they're acting out very similar actions, um, then obviously what it's actually, the energy is sort of like trying to help you to, you know, take a step back, hold on a minute, it's to do with me, where is it in within me that I need to work on and harmonize, neutralize and harmonize it. If I'm stuck, then I have to go and, you know, seek the help, or the right help will arrive. Okay. But this is very important unfolding, because there's been so much misguidance and misinformation out there right across the board. And I'm not just talking about spiritual, I'm talking in general. I am. And if you, what's actually unfolding is major sort of like rebalances are coming in now to highlight wherever the issues and the problems are, no matter where in life, okay, on each individual person's um life, okay. It's their choice at the end of the day if they want to work with it and clear it, neutralize it, harmonize it, or they want to carry on and they're going to spiral and spiral and spiral, in a sense, back into sort of like a deep density energy. It's each individual's choice, unless you've had your choices interfered with. That is the difference. It is when you've had your choices interfered with, then in all universal law, and this is universal law, okay, this is where we in a sense come out to we step into our powers as masters, because we're all masters of our own energy, and the ones that can actually help and assist will suddenly be there, and they will be there, and they will be literally radiating the beacon of light. And I am not messing about on that, because right now it's, you know, what's apparent is that everything in a sense of where we're meant to be sort of like focused within, okay, and really clearing out the dense energy, the dense emotions, the patterns and programs that's come down generational, where there's been enslavement. You know, our energies have been unknowingly, and this is unknowingly, okay, siphoned off, harvested, sorry, excuse me, stagnant, oh, there's shifts coming in, stagnant rips and chords within our energy fields. And this is why I've actually put this on my board, because this, in actual fact, okay, that's the holes. Okay, now holes, basically, that could be from an experience of trauma of shock, where you suddenly just literally, you don't even realize it unless you understand, you not understand, you know who you are, and you know how your energy fields work. Okay, and this has been quite apparent that a lot of people are not aware of how they are basically a sovereign being having a human experience, and there's much more to each individual energy having a human experience, there is. But this is right now, this is where for instance, oh crumbs, okay, it's about really being aware of how we can actually self-heal. We can, how we can shield with our energies. We can, with crystals, with all different aspects, right across the board. It's vast. It is, and this is really about sort of the best way, coming into your own sovereignty. And it really is, because a lot of the alternative and the complementary that I've come across, not all, but a majority of them, okay, have no comprehension or idea that their energy, as they've been, how can I say it, infiltrated, I want to say, okay. And the only way that you're going to suddenly start to wake up, you're going to start feeling different, you're going to be acting out of character, you're going to be more aggressive, you're going to be these are just emotions playing out, okay. But it's in a sense, your body is trying to get your attention. It is, because your body is there trying to help you as well. Once we really start to listen within our body can tell us so much. It's absolutely marvelous. It really, really is. I mean, I muscle test that if something is not right with my physical, okay, I muscle test with everything, to be totally fair, okay, and I can fully assure you, with my muscle testing, boom, you know, boom, I know. I do. But this is about, okay, really harmonizing, okay, building your energy back up, or strengthening your energy, so that you haven't, in a sense, got stagnant energy, okay, because stagnant energy can come from any aspect or experience, going back right back to childhood, even into the womb, okay. But because you've not been taught this in one aspect, don't get me wrong, that there has been workshops out there, okay, but not in the public domain too much. But there are workshops that can actually, was it, relight your inner knowledge, I want to say, okay. But the stagnancy, and that can build up and build up and build up, okay. When you've got holes, they can get bigger and bigger and bigger, okay. What was it, when you get rips, what was it, when you get attachments, and attachments, that's cords within your solar plexus, okay, that literally interferes with your being, and it does interfere with your energy, that you literally feel like you're taking one step forward, two steps, three steps, four steps back, or you've got repeat cycles coming in, okay. Or you know, you're more on the negative thinking than the balanced or the positive, okay, because in the best way that I can sort of explain it is like, we have to, and we do, as much as we've got choice, if we really want to make sure our physical and our energy is all flowing, we have a lot of work to do, okay, within, yes, with elders, okay, but you have to be so aware of who you're working with, okay, you have to be so trusting, because at the end of the day, if someone's working on your energy, with due respect, okay, you know, for me personally, that person has to be working on their energy. They have to, and I will know, and I will know full stop. Okay, and I will not allow someone to come onto my energy, okay, because I know the way that it works. If they've got stuff in it, it's not being cleared, or they've got attachments, and if I'm not what was it, if I wasn't aware of it, that those attachments would in a sense link onto me, because they would be feeding off my energy, okay, because my energy, in a sense, there's a majority of us out there all over the world, okay, we are beacons of light, and they love to attach the beacons of light to hinder you, okay, so you don't reconnect with yourself, okay, where you know who you are, know thyself, okay, and you're because the more a beacon of light, in a sense, this is just 3D terms, okay, the more we're expanding out, the more we're reconnecting, like a web, in a sense, and that's it. I mean, the best way that I'm going to show you is like this. This is where what we're aiming for, okay, this is what we're aiming for. Each is a light, a beacon of light, connecting. Our energy is connecting, it is, and it's literally just vibrating the frequency, and we're actually not just assisting humanity, okay, we're actually doing so much more. We are, and this is the pivotal point now of where we're raising the vibrations, but I don't want to say like raising the vibrations up, okay, expanding is the best way that I can say it, okay, because if you want to use the terminology raising and it feels good for you, then so be it, because you will be feeling your energy expanding, and obviously when it's expanding, it's going with that is when you get the tingling within your physical body, but there's much more going on within your physical body, but you feel that real loveliness, because there's nothing like it. It's really nothing, and that's what you want to get to, the stage, in a sense, of where it's constantly flowing, and in a sense you're constantly feeling it, and you're fine-tuning every aspect that you need to be completely on that level. You are, because you will be happiness, you will be enjoying life. I'm not saying that you won't have challenges, but you will have challenges, okay, but you will work with them with ease and grace. You will just flow, and you really will, and this is what's really coming out to unfold. This is because whether there's been infiltration in the spiritual community, and I'm saying spiritual community, highly been massively infiltrated, okay, and there's going to be massive realizations and awarenesses, much more, where they suddenly think, oh my days, okay, you know, something is not right. But yes, it's right for everybody to question, and that was it. I always remember when I opened up over the 7 days, and one of the first things that I got basically told, okay, always question, okay, always question. You must, because at the end of the day, you get your confirmation, and it will either resonate with you, you'll feel it, or you won't. And that is part of you literally feeling who you are, because you're trusting who you are. And right at this is that I want to say, okay, that we are in for such joyous times. As much as whatever's playing on out there, we really are. We're in for some exploring, okay, curiosity. I mean, it's lovely to be curious, it is, but working with yourself, and being of service to yourself, and then service to others, because once you're service to yourself, okay, what you're actually doing is you're actually self-healing. You're self-healing, you're connecting with creator, God, divine, whatever you feel, you know, pulled to, what's comfortable for you, okay, because what may be comfortable for me may not be comfortable for you, but it may be comfortable for you 6 months or a year or 2 years down the line. And this is the way that evolution, in a sense, works. It is, because of the fact is, it is about evolution, but it's also, we're in a realm, okay, where we've been hindered in a sense of, you know, all right, going back eons and eons, whatever happened in the complete beginning, okay, you know, they're trying to rebalance it and harmonize it. They are, but at the end of the day, we also have to be aware of the outside energies. Some are absolutely benevolent and beautiful, and some are not. So you've got positive, you've got negative. These are just words, but at the end of the day, it's about, you know, basically transmuting whatever is needed that comes on your pathway if it does not resonate right with you. But having that knowledge, that inner wisdom that's flowing through, you know what to do, and it does not mean harm, because it's not harm. It isn't. It's about divine love. That's it. Divine love flowing through your energy, and it's coming out of your vessel, and it's expanding out, and it's shining where it needs to shine. It's assisting and supporting, being service to those that require it. Okay, those that are not coming from a good place, I want to say, okay, it's very challenging to them, it is, but once you've mastered what you need to master for yourself, you will be vibrating on such a level that you will basically be of assistance to support that energy. It's got the choice to go to the evolution it wants to be at, okay, where it originates from, or it's got the choice to go to divine light. And that is the truth of it. But right now, in the physical 3D, okay, it's about cleaning up and clearing out, you know, all that we need to within, okay, to be the best of our ability, to be divine love, to radiate it out, okay, and do no harm, okay, just be love. But love is not the word that they've made down here and they've said down here. Love is working from your heart chakra, and it's vibrating, it's energy, it's frequency, and there is nothing like it. Nothing. It's everything down here has been, in a sense, confusion. Confusion. It is. I think we went exploring, and wherever we explored, going back eons ago, it wasn't what we were thinking. That's what I would actually say, going back in that time. But now is a time of rebalancing and harmonizing. It is. And connecting with our loved ones, okay? And connecting with our spiritual teams. And I'm calling them spiritual, but in actual fact, they're just higher beings, they are. And they're not just, but they are higher beings from different dimensions that are coming to help, and they're coming in to help humanity. They are. And there is no messing about. Okay, and if they're actually saying about a UFO in the sky, look, a UFO is so fast, you blink of an eye, you can't even see it. And that's it. It is. And at the end of the day, there are beings on the earth, okay, but some are benevolent, some are not. But you will know when they come on your path. And it is about protection. It's about learning or remembering, reconnecting, okay, and you work with what you need to work with, that you are very comfortable and feel very, you know, safe with. But the most of all, the more that you work within yourself, the more you expand out, and the more tools and abilities and gifts you have within, and you have a strength, and you are so powerful, and you are so divinely lovely, it's time. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually put this up on YouTube. I am. And I've done other rumbles and bit shoots. Okay, I'll put the links there for you. But really, from my heart to your heart, to the whole of humanity, to the whole of the universe, because it's vast, give yourself the greatest gift. Take the blinkered glasses off. Yes, we go through experience, because we have to go through experiences for our soul's growth. That's another aspect, okay? But right now, that this is about what's really everyone in a sense needs to be really aware of. It is about going within, but going within means like meditation, qigong, swimming, whatever is comfortable for you. Go join workshops. I mean, they're online. They're, you know, they're in the physical. Go to sound baths. They are absolutely brilliant. But please make sure that whoever's working with the sound bath is coming from divine and you know, using the right Tibetan bowls and stuff, and it's uplifting, and it's like, wow, it's like actually feeling like heaven on earth. That is the best way I can say it. But this is also about now really seriously understanding, okay, this is not about, this is about neutralizing, harmonizing fear. Fear is just three little letters, one aspect, okay, but fear is countless of words that are sort of like repeated and repeated. It's how you talk to yourself. It's how people talk to you. It's how the media talks to you. It's how the social, in a sense, talks to you. Okay, it's about words, because words have frequency. Words have vibration, and the kinder, more loving, the more benevolent that you are, the more it's gonna ripple out. It is. And it's going to ripple within you. It is. Because if you think about it, I don't know how many people are going to be watching this, but if you seriously think, when was the last time you really had a good belly laugh? Really watched a good comedy that made you cry with laughter? Because that is one of the most powerful feelings and experiences and energy. Because laughter is love. That's when you can reconnect to love. When your body is absolutely shaking and vibrating, where you can't laugh no more, to the point, in a sense, it's like, you know, it lovingly hurts, it does. But boy, do you feel good, because it literally, all your cells within your body, they come alive, and they do come alive. So, you know, if anything, after this, you know, watching this, go and watch a good video, you know, like comedy, you know, literally whatever makes you laugh, whatever uplifts you, whatever brings you joy, because this is about coming, in a sense, rising above, I want to say, from everything that's bringing you your energy down, because once your energy starts coming down, then all of this starts. Okay, because you're weak, your energy is weak. Not, you're not weak as a person, because some people are just absolutely not even aware of it. Okay, but your energy shield comes down and you're more vulnerable. You are. Okay, and if somebody says something to you that's not nice, you don't have to get into an argument. If you're going to get in an argument, that's your ego playing out. Okay, so that tells you you need to do more work, or find the person to help you to do more work, just guide you. Okay, whatever is needed. But coming off the point there, okay, when your shield, okay, it has holes and rips and torns in it, okay, that's when you get attachments in. Okay, when I mean attachments, you will get energies from out there that are literally siphoning off your energy. But some people are aware of it, some people are not. And I'm saying some people are aware of it because they feel something is not right, but they're too lazy to do anything. That's the difference. That's what I mean by that. Okay. But immediately, once you sense that something is not right, the more aware that you are, then you should, you know, sort of like have the sense or the tools or that you can work with, i.e., for instance, incense, i.e., go and have a shower in Himalayan salts or whatever salts that you can get your hands on. Okay. Do a meditation, and especially Steve Noble. Go to Steve, he's really good, really good. He is. You know, his meditation is brilliant. Okay, but this is also part of your journey of remembrance and relearning, okay, and really regaining back your tools and your gifts. This is so vast, okay. It's absolutely been hidden. It has, the knowledge has been hidden in a sense, it has, because of what's happened over the centuries, what they've done to all light workers unfolding throughout the centuries, okay. But this time, this is where all light beings are coming in, are here, and there's a mass of divine energy absolutely filling this realm. And that is authentic, real McCoy. And it really is. So, once you are aware of this, and seriously give yourself the best opportunity and chance to get it all sort of like rebalanced, okay. I really do mean this, because the fact is, at the moment, our solar plexus at the moment and roots are really being rebalanced, cleared out and rebalanced. So really, that's collectively it is, and that's why you've got some silly stuff going on out there trying to distract you. It is, and it's just a distraction, because the fact is, if everybody really focuses on themselves and be of service to themselves with creator and then expands out, oh my days, it's going to happen a lot quicker. It is. It really is. So, in profound gratitude for anyone that's actually watched this, okay, because it will just get out to the right energies, I want to say. And it's not about what's happening to you, it's about what you do about it. It's, in a sense, lazy time over, and it's, in a sense, walking the talk time. It is. Because walking the talk means your actions and your words will meet up, and you can move mountains. And you can move mountains, and that's the truth of it. But this is, seriously, if you want to go to my website, it's oneness stroke 888.com. It is. If you want to go to me on Twitter, it's Nikota Limitless, because we're limitless beings, and that's at Nikota Limitless. Okay, we're limitless. We're not in boxes, we're not trapped, we're not enslaved anymore. Okay, because you can be enslaved in a family situation, enslaved in communities, you can be enslaved in so many different ways, it's unbelievable. So please don't take it personal. Okay, it's about releasing those chains and unstapping them and just flowing with your energy. And with that, I'm going to love and leave for now. But I mean, absolutely 100% profound gratitude for anyone that really takes the time. But if you want to go and have a look at all the other videos, I've done 9, I think I have 8 or 9. This could be number 10. I don't think it's number 10, yes. And just work with it. And I'm going to be literally doing some online workshops as well. I do personal one-to-ones. And this is also about communities coming together as well. It is. But what I can tell you from my personal experience, what I've been witnessing, not just me, but friends of mine have been witnessing all around, okay, how much the alternative and the therapists I've not even realised how they've got attachments with them. Okay, it's not everyone, but they're not doing what they're meant to be doing and being of service to themselves. Because once they're service to themselves, then they're service to humanity. And this is where, everything out there has been interfered with. And that's it. Misguided, misleaded, infiltrated, you name it. But it's either you go around it, you go over it, you go under it, you go through it. And that's how I see things. Okay. So much love to you all. But please, this is very true. This is very real. This is authentic. This is, around here, you've got your energies, okay? and you've got all different, you've got emotional, mental, you've got cultural, you've got so many different ones, okay? But this is how you get depleted, how you get tired, how you get lethargic, all the energies in a sense that deplete you, because it's like your energy fields are being fractured in a sense. Okay, and this is about balancing them, clearing out what needs to be cleared and harmonized. So you strengthen, okay, your shields, because we're all here to do a job, but we're all united in one aspect, which we are collectively, okay, but this is about correcting the imbalances and harmonizing all that needs to be for all. Everybody's got free will, free choice, okay? Free will and free choice is right now, it is being in the moment, because I choose to be in my own presence. I do. That is my choice, okay? But we have to be so aware of how we work, because it's so vast. In actual fact, it's like universal school. Universal school. That's the best way I can say it. We're an earthly school, but we're actually bringing heaven to earth. That's the best way that I can describe it. So much love and light to all. Okay. And nobody is wrong. Nobody is right. It's just as it is. So be it. Did that all say? Have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful month.